So, hello everyone, welcome. Before you think of playing guitar, before you think of playing any song in a guitar, I want to give you the most basic thing that you need to have. As much as you have a desire of playing, the best music in the world, the best thing in the world, the best vibe that you have in mind, think of first playing this basic guitar knowledge. Very first, I'm gonna break it down to you so that we all understand in a cool way. Your guitar has 6 strings. Your guitar has 6 strings, and you cannot play music probably using one string and then you're claiming that you are very good in terms of playing. Maybe that it's a certain style that you feel like, oh, this is good for me, but it is kind of uniqueness, but that doesn't mean that you're good in what you do. What I advocate for, I'm not the best guitarist, but at least I'm not a fool too. So I can be honest with you that the basic knowledge that I'm giving you, it's helpful to your guitar journey, to your guitar learning, to your guitar adventure, regardless whichever level you are in. This is what I want to show us, okay? So we all know that our guitar having 6 strings from E to E. Let me zoom in a bit, or rather maybe go nearer. Right, you don't need to see me much, but the guitar itself, this is what you're interested in. Perfect. Now, if I have this guitar, so this string 1 becomes my E when not held anywhere, like while open, okay? And then this is my B, and then this is my G, this is my D, then A, and then low E. If you can be able to start a note, and now please get me very clearly, if you can be able to start a note anywhere using any string, did you get that correctly? If you can be able to trace a note to start anywhere, whichever string, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, start from any fret, maybe fret 1, maybe fret 2, maybe fret 3, maybe fret 4, maybe fret 5, or any other fret, okay? Regarding, including all the guitars, even those which have 24 frets. And then, now listen very carefully. This is the whole point. If you can play scale is like this. For example, if I start there, I don't even know what's that, but I know I have held a note, and then I play the scale. All right, I repeat. Did you hear that? And then going back. Well, that is the scale. So if you can play a scale, I think now if I can try to think of which note is that is actually A sharp, all right? For others we'll call it B flat. So that is a full scale of B flat major. So if I play it like that, all right? So meaning that when I have, if this is from string 5, right? What if I start a note here? This is E, F, okay? So we play the scale of F. Did you get it? So listen to me, folks. It is not a matter of, holding the most complicated chords, or even the most unique chords. That is not the matter I'm trying to deal with here. I'm trying to give you what it takes to guide you now to go to that very powerful chord that you can think of, to that very powerful style of playing that you can think of, without knowledge of these skills. Why do I say like that? If you start any note, let's say we start here. This is fret 5, right? I don't even care what the name of that key is, but I know that it's a certain key, right? So I can play scale from there, even regardless of whichever keys that I don't even want to know. Listen very carefully. Now, when I have arrived to the do of the high octave, therefore, if I know that is string 4, right? If I can again start there and play another scale, if I can start here and again play another scale, listen to me, you don't need to think of much about anything else. If you can play scales comfortably from any key, okay? Because you will understand that music is made up, any song is made up of a scale, as a certain scale. So as far as you can be able to play scale, that is as far as guitar is concerned, right? From any string, even if it is string 1, you can be able to play a scale, like I don't know whether you can see that. I've decided to start from nowhere, or rather from somewhere, and right now I've played my whole scale. And then you can decide to go back in a different way. You see? So, which means, now let me give you where we are heading to, right? Many people know these as C, which is true. This finger being at string 2, then this one at 4, and this at 5. This is a chord C major, okay? But you can trace now, whichever strings are the composition of this chord, you can trace them and make another chord C here, all right? And make another chord C here, and make another chord C here, which is same as the first one, because these are a different octave. Do we all get it? Okay? So, which means, if you are playing a certain progression, maybe 1, 4, 1, 5. For example, like this. Listen very carefully. My progression throughout the journey is 1, 4, 1, 5. Or do, fa, do, so. Okay? Or C, F, C, G. Now listen. Do we all hear that? That is the same thing that I'm doing here. And then I keep on holding the same chords, C, F, C, G, but now inverted, and therefore we go across, or rather along the frets, the neck, the guitar neck. So I can play anywhere. It's not a discord, it's the same chord, but at least because I understand, and I even hold some chords that you may think, now that might not be correct, but when you think about them again, they're so correct, okay? Because you have the understanding of the scale. We go back to the scale. So my people and those who have the interest of learning guitar, it's a high time that you think of having these basics. If you're interested, I'll be very happy to take you through the journey of guitar. I know it might be somehow slow because you need to first of all get the skills on how to hold your guitar, on how to to hold it correctly, not just hold it, but hold it correctly without muting, because as we all know, now this is C, right? But if I hold C like that and then bend the hand a bit like that, it will not produce the sound. Listen. I'm still pressing the same strings against the same fret, but I'm doing a mistake of probably touching the string beneath the one that I'm pressing. And therefore that one will make sure, we will actually mute the sound, okay? So for you to learn these tactics on how to do it, start from the ground, and please never say that you cannot learn it. As far as you have your left fingers, all of them are okay, you can fold them, you can open them, then try that, and trust me, it can do you a great job. So it's a high time that you start understanding that learning the scale is the mother of anything that you can think of playing in a guitar. Thanks so much. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. If in case you need guidance or you need a lesson, please reach out. You know, I lose nothing by helping you. Okay, so reach out and then let's see how it's gonna go.